Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you the video that you guys have wanted to see all year. Even though it's a new year, you've been asking about this last year a lot. I just ran up the stairs. That's how out of shape I am. It's really sad. I'm going to be showing you my everyday, easy, simple, full makeup routine. Some of you asked, I know you have a baby. Do you put makeup on? Do you do a full face? And most of the time, yes, ladies, I do. Makes me feel better. So here is going to be my quick, easy, everyday routine that I do. And what's awesome about this is going to be, I'm just going to be using concealer on my skin. So as you can see, I have a lot of red, a lot of just discoloration, melasma. Thank you, child. Fabulous dark circles. So I'll be covering all that, but instead of using foundation, I'm just going to use concealer. So some of you think, well, how is that possible? It's a different consistency. Is that bad for your skin? No, it's not. If you get the right concealer for your skin, the right color, you can do this in a very easy, simple way. So again, this is for an everyday natural look, nothing crazy. So if you're interested in seeing how I create my everyday makeup look, then please keep watching. So first, to start off, I always fill in my eyebrows because that is what shapes the face and just gives you that open eye, that ready to go look. So I'm just going to fill those in. So if you are following and trying to do yours as well, then fill your eyebrows in now. You all have seen me do this a million times in my videos, so I'm not going to talk my way through it. After my brows are put on, I'm going to then set my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot and Soft Ochre. I'm going to be using 6 brushes, and I am using the new Jaclyn Hill, semi-new. This is the Jaclyn Hill number 41, and this is just a flat brush to place my eye primer on. This stuff just counteracts all the colors on our eyelid. If you don't wear this or any eye primer, I highly recommend eye primer, because if you're one of those, especially with heavy lidded eyes like me, heavy lidded is when this top skin is pretty much hanging over your lid. Your shadow will not crease all day. It will stay on for over 18-hour wear. I can even sleep in this and it won't go anywhere. But you can see how it just evens out the skin tone and takes away all the different colors. MAC has a few different colors. They have one called Painterly. They have a shimmery one. I don't like Painterly because it's pink, and pink primer doesn't really look good on very many people. I'm going to move on to my skin, and I do my eyeshadow last because I'm going to do a very natural look. I'm not using a lot of shadows, so I'm not worried about a ton of fallout. Normally I would do my eyeshadow first if I'm using dark colors or a smoky eye, something like that, because you don't want to have to wipe off under your eye a million times when you already have your concealer or your foundation on. And a lot of people think to do that because you're going to see an even skin tone, which is going to make everything else look really good. But I really don't recommend doing that, because even when you do one of these and wipe, there's still a lot of color from the fallout that has actually shown up. Look at my nugget. She's sleeping. I get to hop on here when she's passed out. So I am going to, like I showed you, I'm going to be using concealer today, and I am going to jump in with the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, a lot of you who use this or know of this product, it is very thick consistency and it is matte. I have semi-oily skin. I have about combination, but I get really oily here and here. But the thing about full coverage makeup is that you can actually use less of it rather than building up really watery foundation or concealer that's super light coverage. Then you have to build if you have just one of those bad skin days. So for me, I prefer the thicker coverage because then I can use a little bit. A little bit goes a very long way. I'm going to just use my beauty blender. And so I will show you just the areas that I start with, which is. And so for me, because I'm using this as a foundation, because I don't want a lot of coverage, especially when I'm working on time, when you do this kind of makeup, it will take like only 10 minutes. So, and I always start light and make my way. So not too much, and I'm just gonna blend all around. Okay, you guys, so that is the coverage that I got just by that little bit that you saw that I put on. I did not go behind camera and add more. I want to actually add with you so you can see that it didn't cover everything. I still have spots, I still have red. The biggest thing too that a lot of people forget with concealer when you are putting it is see how dark it is right here? That is the darkest part of our eye when it comes to dark circles. And so you want to always make sure that your concealer gets right up in there, because you'll already be able to see just how that brightens up that whole hollow area. So if you don't have a concealer that has a little thin brush like this, just use your pinky or a very small brush. I'm going to go in with this little guy right here and just press that in. That is a full skin coverage with just using concealer. And you can't really even tell. There's no, some people ask, am I supposed to use concealer that's lighter than my skin and this and that to touch up acne spots? And no, try to match the exact color of your skin. That way you don't look crazy when you're doing it. Or if you ever see people who are super white or light under here, or if they go to touch up throughout the day and they use something lighter on their red acne, it's like that shows up. So same color skin. Okay, after I have done my foundation, I'm going to just jump in with my MAC Studio Fix NC30. I'm normally like NC42, but that's okay. This is a Studio Fix foundation powder, so there's a little bit more coverage here, so that's why I can use a little bit of just concealer for my skin, and then I can go in and this will kind of fill out the rest of my skin coverage that's needed. After powder, I'm going to jump in with my Chocolate Soleil and Too Faced bronzer with my Morphe brush. This is the brush that I talked about on my Snapchat. I love this, but I can't even tell you what brush it is. So, but this is their bronzer brush that I really love. I love just, and I just pop those in the hollows of my cheek. Contour these cheeks up. Next for blush, I'm going to be using my Blush Bazaar by Tarte. I got this a couple years during Christmas time. I believe it was 2 years ago, and I gave one away for my giveaway. And I ended up having to keep one for myself as well because I was so in love with it. Hop into this color right here, which is Fortunate, and just pop that on my apples of my cheeks. And jumping into my eyeshadow, I am going to be using Tarte again. This is not a Tarte sponsored video. Could be if it wants to be. These are just kind of the ones that I've been really loving lately. So I think this is a limited edition, but if not, I highly, highly recommend this for people who love matte colors and just super brown neutrals. But this is the Clay Play Face Shaping Palette, and it has all these guys right here. These are just bronzers and just a mix of dark, but they're all matte, no shimmers whatsoever. As a heavy-lidded eye person, you will know that you will come to hate shimmers. And so first I'm going to just take this Solstice and put that all over my lid. And I'm using the Morphe flat shade brush. And after that, I'm going to jump into the color Journey right here, and I'm going to place that pretty much all over my lid, up above my crease a little bit. And I'm going to be using the Jaclyn and Morphe in number 30. Just this super fluffy eyeshadow brush. And remember, you guys, this is my all, like, everyday, really quick. I know these videos are never quick because I love to just tell you every step. When I try to make a 5-minute video, it turns into 17 minutes, so I don't know how people do these 5-minute videos. I'm very detailed. I want to tell you every step so that way you can actually use the steps and do them on yourself. Thank you for watching my long spiels. But I'm just gonna stick with that one color. That's it. I just do the all over color to kind of set the primer, brighten the eyelid, make it smooth, and then I just use this and you see what it did. So after eyeshadow, I just curl my eyelashes and put on my mascara. And I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Waterproof. Alright you guys, so that is my everyday quick and easy routine. Normally this will take me about 7 to 10 minutes max. This never takes me any longer, but I'm trying to teach you guys, so it's probably a little bit longer because I never shut up. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and those of you who really requested this, I really hope that it teaches you something and you learn some new tricks that maybe you never tried before. So leave some love in the comments. Let me know if you've ever used concealer just to cover your skin and get a nice, really flawless skin look by just doing that. So let me know. I love you all so much, and thank you for watching.